the interest of full disclosure, I haven't shaved, I haven't slept, I haven't been on camera in about 5 months, so you know today's idiot must be some kind of wonderful. Yes, he is.
In order to be more popular, you need to be a bigger a-hole. In order to get more fans or to get more people look at you, you have to put somebody in the wall. Yeah, and you really get that.
Back in the day, you turn on your television, you might have a bad picture. You could lift your antennas up or down, tweak them left or right, back and forward, and things still might remain unclear. More times than not, some external interference had created the problem, and if one were so inclined, you could blame this on any number of things. You could say it was a microwave, a pirate broadcast, while you could look to the heavens above and say that God himself had spoke to you and told you that the government was responsible, that it was an inside job. Now some would say that's absurd. No one would say that, would they? They would. They would say you need to wake up, arm yourself, and prepare for the end of the world. Janet Reno and Bill Clinton mishandled the situation, but David Koresh was the one who chose to let his family burn, his children burn, rather than surrender his weapons, to surrender his position as pseudo-prophet. Jim Jones went and drank his own Kool-Aid, but he killed the other men, women, and children who didn't, to save them. EndTimeWatchman says he is awake. EndTimeWatchman says death too. Insert offending group here. EndTimeWatchman says you should arm yourself and be prepared. EndTimeWatchman claims that God speaks to him, just as Andrea Yates said God spoke to her. Then she proceeded to take each of her 5 children, one by one, to the bathroom and hold them underwater until they were dead. He may be a bipolar schizophrenic, but at the very least, he's a fear-mongering zealot and a liar. He claims to speak for other Americans, to speak for patriots, to speak for veterans. He claims he served in the military, yet he appears in videos wearing wrinkled BDUs, saluting with his left hand. No veteran or soldier with even a few weeks of training would ever salute with their left hand, under no amount of duress, stress, or anger. And no, it's not a mirror image. You can tell by the flags in the background, by the direction of the button cover on the blouse. And yes, internet tough guy, that's called a blouse. He points with his finger on a regular basis, something that is not done in the military. We motion with our hand. When he purchased these BDUs at an Army-Navy surplus store, they should have told him to press them and not button them all the way to the top, that it would make him look like an idiot. I'm not suggesting the average idiot should concern you, but a well-armed idiot with a platform to incite violence is a dangerous thing. The tinfoil hat-wearing lemmings that will come to defend their left-handed saluting false prophet will not be censored. I am going to ask that my friends expound and opine in a video response or comment. Give me your take on this fundamentalist whack job that gives conspiracy theorists a bad name. For context, I'll provide relevant links in the video description on the side, including a video still of the left-handed salute and timestamp video clips of the EndTimeWatchman's greatest hits, featuring I served in the military. I'm not a violent person, but there will be casualties. One where he actually says he's a domestic terrorist, his personal collection of semi-automatic weapons, his $1,000 Bible-burning challenge, and the EndTimeWatchman speaks in tongues.
Music by CheapRobot.